All right, good morning. Happy President's Day to everybody. Um, okay, let's think about this next couple weeks in sort of a compacted spot here. You've gotten some feedback on Chapter 1 via your partners. You'll be turning that one in on Thursday for me to kind of review. And then you'll also be submitting this week a version of Chapter 3, which you've kind of already done. The discussion board activities 5.1 and then the intervention assignment is basically a combination of what you're doing and how you're measuring it, and that's sort of Chapter 3. Um, so those two things are pretty big, but remember, this is all still in draft form. Uh, Next week, you're going to be submitting what they're calling it's sort of like not the proposal, well, it's kind of the proposal. It's basically chapters 1, 2, and 3 in all put together, still in draft form, but you've already got parts of all of those. The goal there is that you're well on your way to finishing up those chapters. You don't have to be done with them, but that's another thing. So all that is just basically merging together the three chapters that you've already written. The other important thing this week to do is to get permission to conduct your study. Most often, that's only the principal that you need the permission from, or one of the assistant principals. Some districts force you to go through the district office, so it's good to take a look at what to do. Um, if you go to course content, there are example forms to fill out for both the permission from your administrator, but also permission that you're going to need to get from the parents. Now, you don't have to get them to sign it right away, but what you're eventually going to turn in is an example of what that's going to look like that you will send home, just to assure Concordia that you will be collecting permission from your participants in your study. There's one other thing I really want you to do, and it just can be really an easy draft form, but I'd like you to email me a timeline of when you're going to start this, when you're going to finish it, how many weeks it is. That's kind of all part of chapter 3, but I'd like to look at it separately because that's a spot where I want to be able to give you some guidance on. So we're getting close. We're getting close to the end. I know, most of you are at a spot where you feel probably pretty secure because you've gotten a lot of the pieces in place. This timeline part, I want you to feel comfortable about when you're going to start, when you're not, when are your spring breaks, and how does that play into it, because you're about to take action in the next couple of weeks, and I want to make sure you're ready. Please check your emails as well. I'll be getting back with you on your 5.1 activity on the discussion board today, um, and then I will be reviewing your Chapter 1 coming up. Okay? Call me if you have any questions. Thanks.